So we just started a little window cleaning business, starting to see some success, but I wanted to make a video talking about what I would do if I had $0 to my name. How would I get back on my feet? How would I get the ball rolling? So I actually came up with this idea when I was living in Miami a couple years ago. At the time, I had pretty much just gotten kicked out of my parents' house. I dropped out of college. They weren't happy about it. And I was in Miami and I remember being on Miami Beach and running into this guy at a Publix, big dude, clearly was eating good, but claimed he was homeless and had asked for me to buy him a box of chicken. So I really didn't get this because at the time I was thinking, you live on Miami Beach, you're surrounded by people who are in fitness, you're surrounded by people who are also outside, lots of tourists, and the beach is literally 5 minutes from where you're sitting, walking distance. So my thought process is if I was this guy, like what would I actually do? And the thing is you have to look at how you can provide value to people. The way we're providing value with the window cleaning business is we're going to people who own homes, have families, they don't have the time to actually clean the windows, nor do they really want to, and they're not going to get paid to do it. So they would gladly pay somebody else. But how could you provide value to it? But how could you provide value to somebody in Miami Beach when you're in the situation that this guy is in? Well, being in the middle of the summer, being we're on the beach, water is the first thing that comes to mind. You can look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs and you can understand different ways to provide value from a very basic standpoint. And water is a basic necessity. So a case of water, you can buy 20, 30 bottles for $3 to $5, depending on where you're living. And so easily what he could have done is gone into Publix. He could have asked, hey, excuse me, I'm so sorry to bother you. I'm trying to get back on my feet and I want to sell some water to people who may be thirsty on the beach. Would you help me out by buying me a case of water? And I guarantee if someone was nice enough to buy him a box of chicken, someone would be nice enough to buy that water for him. Maybe not even, well, I was going to say ask him to pay it back, but obviously he doesn't have money. So, anywho, go to Miami Beach. Then what I would do is I would make a sign. Obviously, you want to be positive. So make something as simple as, have you had 8 cups of water? Or I don't know. Make something as simple as like, have you had 8 cups of water today yet? If so, I got you covered. And from there, just look at people with a smile and see what you can actually accomplish. You I would say go up to people, but I feel like it's kind of sketchy if you're walking around with like a backpack and a bunch of water bottles and being like, "Yo, want to buy this?" But easily, if you set yourself up, I don't know if there would be any issues with vending. I know certain places you need a license, but if I was homeless, I'm not really giving a fuck about getting a citation, right? So this is just a way that if you had $0, you could go buy a case of water. Let's say, you buy 26 bottles of water for 350 and you sell those bottles for $1 each. Now you've turned that $3.50 gift that somebody bought for you into $26. You can go out, buy another case of water, buy yourself some food, buy yourself the fucking chicken, whatever you want to eat, and then you can just repeat the process. Now, I would repeat this process until I've made maybe about like $50, maybe a little bit less. And from there, what I would do is I would go and buy some window cleaning equipment. Honestly, after having done it, I can't think of something easier to start than a window cleaning business. You can literally make money within 24 hours if you just go get the stuff and go knock some doors. So it's super simple. You go get a squeegee. Even if you didn't want to spend money, you could go ask someone who owns a car wash to borrow a squeegee, grab the squeegee, get a bucket, get some soap, and get some towels. All you really need, and then you just go out and knock. Now, when you knock, it's super simple. I think people overcomplicate sales a lot of the time because they think they have to use all these different tactics and strategies to get people to say yes to them, or even just give them the time of day. But it's not even that. It's just being a real human being. People are going to be attracted to people who are genuine and people that they can relate to. So just be yourself. If you're trying to be some, robot where you're just using all these things that you've heard from people that they claim it works, and you're literally like, as you're talking to someone, you're trying to think, they said this, what do I need to say next? You're not going to be in the moment enough to have that genuine connection there. So for window cleaning, it's really easy. If I was in that position, again, I would just be like, hey, so If I was in that position, again, I would knock on the door. I'd be like, hey guys, I'm Logan. No, this is random, but I just bought some window cleaning supplies and I wanted to see if anybody around the neighborhood needed some help with the windows. When's the last time that you guys had your windows cleaned? And then from there, they're going to answer either we just cleaned them, we cleaned them a few months ago, or they're going to say it's been a while. I would say depending on like your obviously your appearance is going to matter. You're going to want to clean yourself up a little bit. So if you can get a free gym pass, go there for a day, clean up, get yourself looking right. But about 10 to 30% of the time, people should say it's been a while. And so from there, you can say, okay, well, since I'm already, and so from there, what you can say is, okay, cool, cool. And so from there, what you can say is, okay, cool. Since I'm already here, I could just give you a quick window count for I, okay, cool. So what you could say is, okay, cool, cool. So since I'm already here, I could give you a quick window count and just let you know what the price would be if you want to get them cleaned. From there, if they've already said it's been a while, they're gonna let you count the windows. So from there, actually count the windows so you can get an idea of how long it's gonna take. I've found for me personally, I'm super detailed. I am gonna spend as much time getting it looking as new as possible. But for me, I noticed like if I'm doing a house that has 20 panes, it's going to take me anywhere from like 6 to 8 hours to really get it looking nice. So it's going to be different for different people. I'm sure there's a faster way to clean these windows too. I'm going to go out and buy some new supplies from Lowe's, which I'll actually make a video taking you guys along with me so you can see what to buy. But from there, you count the windows, you come back to them, and then the way that I've been doing it is I'll, let them know how much I counted. So, okay, great. So I counted you guys have about 20 windows, and I know normally for someone to come out here, they're going to charge about 150 to have the windows cleaned, and then they're going to charge a $50 transportation fee. So altogether, it's normally going to be 200. I'll do it for 120. And then from there, you go get the job, do the job, and collect the cash. So again, regardless of what your situation is, you have to at least make some type of effort to go out and provide value to change your situation. Because if you're just sitting on your phone praying that you're going to come across the next TikTok video that changes your life, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're going to be scrolling a long time. So think about ways that you can go out in person and provide value to people in the real world. And I guarantee you will be able to make money very quickly. So it's all about just spotting opportunities and seeing what you can make of them. If you guys like this type of content, I did see that the first video I made talking about the windows is doing quite well. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want me to cover. And with that being said, I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.